This week, I go in search of fallow deer and wild boar in the Forest of Dean. I find some interesting mushrooms and cook up another delicious Thai meal. Hiya, welcome to my channel. I'm Steve. This gorgeous girl is Madge, my best friend and travel buddy. We're about to set off on another epic adventure. We're off on another journey in our self-built campervan, exploring some of the most beautiful and peaceful corners of the UK. Along the way there'll be country walks, coastal stopovers, plenty of bird watching, and I'll be cooking up some of my favourite Thai dishes from the van. So if you enjoy travel, nature, wildlife and good food, we'd love you to join us on the road with Madge and me. So today I'm at the Nagshead Nature Reserve, the RSPB Nature Reserve in the Forest of Dean. Well known for its wild boar and the deer. It's quite a big reserve, several different paths. There's a couple of hides down in that direction. I'm going to go in this direction. Let's see what we can see today. I heard wild boar, but it's stopped now. There's some footprints as well. Can't hear anything now. Later in the day now, I'm going to take a different route. I'm going to head down towards the lower hide. A little path to the nursery pond. Is just over there. It's a tiny little pond. There's not much happening there. Already had a quick look. There are some benches underneath the canopy. Let's have a look at the hide down at the bottom here. See what we can see along the way. Some kind of watchtower here. It's padlocked. I'll follow the path down to the lower hide. Oh, it's like an old well. Obviously been filled in. I could just see the hide there. I've just been informed that the kingfisher is knocking about. So hopefully it will still be there when I get there, but knowing my luck, it will be gone. Very slippy underfoot. been here about 10 minutes now, no sign of the kingfisher. Lovely little spot though. Spotted some scarlet elf cup fungus. There we go. Lovely little things. These are actually edible. There's quite a few of them dotted about, so I'm going to pick a few. Beautiful. These are really smooth. They don't have any pores or gills. So apparently they shoot their spores out from the centre. You can see why they're called elf cup. Tiny little red cups. So these are a winter mushroom, found usually through the winter up until March, and they also have health benefits. They're said to boost the immune system. So yeah, nice little find. You ready? Let's go for a walk. Hey, where's your stick? I think you've left it outside. Come on. Come. Oh. Good morning. So I'm back at the RSPB reserve, Nagshead. Didn't manage to see the wild boar yesterday, which is what I've come here for. So I'm gonna go and have another look today. Hopefully with more success. I've come out a little bit earlier. So I'm just gonna give Madge a bit of exercise before I head off. And then I can leave her behind. Madge, that's a big stick. Look at the size of that. Find a better one. No, I'm not throwing that. Come on. No. Come on. Find a better one. Come. Where's the one you had yesterday? Hmm? I'm not throwing that. You've got no chance. "20 minutes of doing this should tire her out a little bit, enough to give me an hour. would take her with me, but she tends to run on ahead and flush everything out before I get anywhere near. So I've been much more successful today if I leave her behind. It's a little bit drier today, but these paths are worse because it's like clay now instead of sloppy mud, which wasn't too bad to walk through. It's now thick and clinging to the boots like clay. It's a lovely walk though, listen to all of those birds. There's foxglove everywhere. I remember in the summer when I was here last, lots of them purple, they're all purple. Quite beautiful really. Lots of deer footprints around here, so hopefully we might see a deer or two. Okay, there's 3 of them there. These are fallow deer, apparently one of the largest populations in the UK, I believe. Well, I've been out over an hour, not had any success finding the boar. Spotted a few deer, but that's about all. Tonight I'm going to make a very simple but very delicious Thai meal called gai pad nam prik pao. Gai is chicken, pad is stir fry, nam prik pao is Thai chili paste. That's this stuff. If you've never tried this before, I highly recommend you do. It is delicious. You can buy this from most Asian supermarkets or you can order it online. It's a little bit sweet and a tiny little bit spicy. It's even nice spread thinly on toast. It is very nice. Let's get started. So before I start, I'm just going to make up the sauce. Then it's ready to go when the stir fry is ready. I'm going to use quite a heap, tablespoon of nam prik pao. And I'm also going to add about a tablespoon of fish sauce. Okay, I want to mix those together and we want some water. And then I'm going to mix that into the water. Let's just get rid of all of that. that's good enough. Put that to one side till later. Okay, now I'm going to start off with garlic and chilli. I'm using Thai chilies or bird's eye chilies, and I'm going to put 3. Like I said, the Thai chili paste is already slightly spicy, but only a tiny little bit. So I'm going to use 3 chilies. You can put more in if you like, but I think 3 of these is enough. And I love garlic, so I'm using 4 cloves. So I'm just going to chop up the garlic. You can chop it up as fine as you like, or as rough as you like. I like to get nice tastes of garlic, so I leave mine quite chunky. Also, the chunkier it is, the less likely it is to burn. That's a lot of garlic. Okay, so I'm going to get the oil hot, or the fat, because I'm using lard. You can use oil if you like, but I like to use lard for cooking. Okay, once we've melted our oil, I've got the oil hot, I'm going to go in with aromatics first of all. So I always start off with your garlic and your chilli. And we're going to stir fry those. Okay, once the garlic is cooked and you get a waft of garlic and chilli, I'm going to go in with some onion. I'm using red onion just because I like the colour of it. It just adds that bit of colour to the dish. Then I'm going to go in with the chicken. I want to make sure all of that garlic and chilli is covering the chicken. And then I'm just going to stir fry that until it's almost cooked. Okay, the chicken's almost done. Then we're going to go in with some veg. You can use whatever veg you like. I'm actually using some leftovers from another meal I had the other day. So I'm using munch 2, green beans, baby sweet corn and some mushrooms. Okay, just to add some colour, I'm going to go in with some red peppers, finally, go in with the sauce, mix that up. You can add some more water to that if needed. Rice is almost ready. I'm also going to throw in some holy basil leaves. Look at that. Yummy. And that's ready to serve, and just to make it pretty, I'm going to fill a ramekin with the rice, turn it out, and then I'm going to decorate that with a few chili flakes. There we go. Some of that lovely juice. Throw a few more leaves of basil on there. And there we have it. Gaipad Nampik Pao. Lovely. Yeah. So here I am at the end of my second video, and if you've watched the first video you'll know I had a few apprehensions about whether to continue making these videos, but I have to say the second one did get easier, and I'm a little bit more organised now, using different software to edit, which makes things a bit easier. Planning ahead a bit more because I know what to expect, editing videos on the fly and uploading them into folders when I need to. So yeah, it's getting a bit easier, so hopefully I should be able to start spending a little bit more time being more creative. Yeah, so what else was I gonna say? Yeah, a bit disappointed. With RSPB Nagshead. I came here to look at the boar, to look for the boar, the wild boar. Didn't see any. Didn't see many birds either. I was hoping to see hawfinch, which frequent this area. Didn't see any of them either. So yeah, in terms of what I wanted to see, a bit disappointing. But that's what it's like sometimes, you know. I can very often go out with my camera bird watching and don't see anything. Sometimes I see lots of things. Sometimes I can take a couple of 100 pictures and delete them all. That's just how it goes. So anyway, once again, thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, please consider subscribing, hit the like button, make a comment, let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video.